You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the FreshTakes
podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you're back again. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, this is Tane from the FreshTakes podcast, and we are here on a Friday. If you don't recall, I said it during Tuesday's episode what my top 10 thoughts of Tank's thoughts today's going to be about. It's going to be about cartoons. Now, these are cartoons that I grew up with. These are cartoons that I watched when I was a kid. I still watch them. I still watch cartoons to this day. I have a 10-year-old child and a 3-year-old child, so I'm always watching cartoons. But these are the cartoons that I like, that I grew up on, and that I'm really familiar with. Not again, like I said, I do watch cartoons now, but I don't know. I just don't connect with them as much as I used to as a kid. But we'll get right into it. We're going to start off with number 10, and that is Clifford the Big Red Dog. I remember going from school when I was a child. Didn't really have cable, so I always had to watch TV as kids. So this is one of the shows that I always watch. I always do my homework while watching Clifford the Big Red Dog. I enjoyed it. See a dog, being a but yet we grow up and be a big dog. Now, I would say I have not watched the movie. Yeah, I have not watched it. I can clearly watch it. I just haven't watched it. But yeah, number 10 is Clifford the Big Red Dog. We'll get right into number 9. Number 9. So when I was a child, there was a came out with like trading cards, and you always had to catch them all. And they gave you a hint. Yes, that is right. Number 9 is Pokemon. Um, my favorite is Mewtwo. Second favorite, actually a lot, not even Mewtwo. All-time favorite is Blastoise. Second favorite, my third would probably be Charizard. Um, I used to collect the cards. Now my oldest, he is collecting the cards. So it's kind of cool that he gets to see some of the generation that I went through and the things that I grew up collecting. So we'll get right into it. Number 8, and it is Ed, and Eddie. Um, so this came out when I was probably in middle school, I think. Might have been the end of the years of elementary, maybe middle school. And I don't know, it was quirky, but it was not as quirky as you probably think. So yeah, I enjoyed that show. Had lots of laughs with it. You could always, now that I look back on it, you could tell it's a cartoon that you could be high on, like watching while being high. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Number 7. Number 7 is another PBS Kids channel show that I watched. I can't remember the order that they came in, but I do remember, and it is none other than Dragon Tales. Yes, you're probably thinking, bro, this man is weird talking about some of these cartoons. But let me tell you, when you don't have cable and have to watch PBS Kids, you grow up on cartoons that are different. But it was funny. I enjoyed it. So, uh, yeah, especially the double-headed dragon. That was awesome. Number 6. Again, number 6, we're going to stick with PBS, and that is Arthur. See, if you didn't grow up on Arthur and you didn't watch Arthur, you need to at least try to get back and watch some of it. Because Arthur, it was just, I don't know. I loved it. Again, when I say that, because I didn't have a lot of cable back then, I had to watch these weird oddball shows. And Clifford, Dragon Tales, and Arthur. It was there was another show called Zoom that I watched, but Zoom is not on my list. I will say that. But yeah, Arthur, Dragon Tales, and Clifford. Out of those three, Arthur is my favorite. Clifford wasn't my all-time favorite with those out of those three. Hence why it's number 10. But I definitely enjoyed it. So we'll get right into it. Number 5. Number 5 is Hulu's in Under the Sea and Pineapple. I can't even remember all of a sudden. I think I just butchered that, but I don't give a crap. It's SpongeBob SquarePants. I still watch it. Shows my 10-year-old watches. So my all-time favorite SpongeBob episode probably Bubble Buddy. I definitely go Bubble Buddy. That or where I can't remember what it's called. Um, where Mr. Krabs starts cursing, and yeah, and they bleep it out and all that. Yeah, that was a good one. So yeah, you're probably like jumped from PBS Kids over to Nickelodeon. Well, yeah, I did because I was a child in elementary age school. I didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't get cable until I was in the end of the years of elementary and one of the well, let's get right into number 4. Number 4 is Hey Arnold. And if you didn't watch Hey Arnold, he was a football head shape looking dude. That's another show that, was a classic. I enjoyed it. And I really wish they would, some of the cartoons that I feel like they created nowadays aren't as great as back in my day. See, like I said, I'm 33 years old. I was born in TV, and I feel like back then they really had good cartoons. So, yeah, Hey Arnold stuff. Number 3 is a show that had a bunch of children. And it probably, I even had a dinosaur park, and it was Rugrats. You're like, why Rugrats? Well, let me tell you, I to have the ingenuities that some of these little babies had, children, it was definitely awesome to see. Yes, I know it's a cartoon, and yes, I know that the writers and they have an imagination that they can put into the show. Let me tell you, it really was amazing to see that the ingenuity that they were able to come up with this imagination they had. So we'll jump right into number 2. Number 2 um, was a group of children who like extreme sports. One boy was a little girl and 2. Oh my gosh, now I'm drawing blanks all of a sudden with the names of her, and I'm sorry. I can't believe it. But it's Rocket Power. Number 2 is Rocket Power. Um, they love the surfing, the skateboarding, the rollerblading, the hockey. It was really awesome, and I felt like that show actually had a lot of great core values in it with learning to grow up and learning to compromise with friends and family. That's just my thing. So we'll go from we'll go from 10 to 2 before I get into my number 1. Number 10 was Clifford. Number 9 was Pokemon. Number 8 was Ed, Edd n Eddy. Number 7 was Dragon Tales. 6 was Arthur. 5 was SpongeBob. 4 was Hey Arnold. 3 was Rugrats. 2 is Rocky. Now, my number 1. You're probably wondering, let's see where he goes with this. 1. 1 is my all-time favorite. I mean, all-time favorite. I could literally sit down and watch every single episode and not ever get moved. My number 1 goes to Tom and Jerry. See, a cat and a mouse who aren't friends but are friends. They always got into so much mischief. It was funny. They beat the crap out of each other, blow each other up, pick on each other, but yet they were still loving. That's, like I said, a show that I could literally sit down today and watch every single episode back to back to back and not get bored. So if you've never seen a Tom and Jerry episode, show, cartoon, movie, whatever you want to call it, sit down and just enjoy it. Have some popcorn. I've gotten my children to watch it here and there, and they're not as like, oh, Dad, this is boring, or oh, Dad, this is super fun, but they will sit down and watch it. I gotta give my 2 children credit for that. But yeah, that's my number 1. Don't forget that my list is probably going to be different than yours, and I have no problem with that. You're more than welcome to create your own list and share your list with us. Comment on the videos, share the videos. Let us know what your thoughts are. I know some of people commenting on the chip video about popcorn not being chip, and corn mix not being really a chip, but to me they are. So, but everybody has their own opinions. And I have no problem, looking at other people's words and trying to reason with them. This world today that we live in, unfortunately, people will take words and as they are trying to, oh, you want to fight kind of thing. Well, me saying I'm not. I'm just a podcast host that likes to talk and share his thoughts. Why it's called Thanks Thoughts. But don't forget, every other Sunday you have the newest segment. I don't want to say episode, but new segments of Testing Tim's Knowledge. I'm excited about, I think it's not this Sunday, but the next Sunday coming up I'm pretty sure he said it on the podcast that he I think it's white or something. So we'll see how that goes. Good luck, Lindsay. So yeah. Then don't forget you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. Just look up FreshTakes Podcast. Well, until next Friday, I'm going to probably put a poll out here in a couple of days. See what my next episode might be. I'm going to give you all probably, I don't know what I want to do next. I have a list of what I want to do, but I want to see what everybody else's thoughts are. Yeah. So just look out for the poll. Until then, this is Tank signing off. Peace. Y'all have a great weekend.